Good morning. Good morning. This is Rashad Mitchell coming to you live from my YouTube channel as I continue my part series, The Week That Was College Football History Review, the 1984 college football season. I'll be talking about the games that I played during Week 11 on November 10th, 1984. Let's get into it. We're going to start with Rutgers. They beat West Virginia 23-19. This was an upset because West Virginia at the time was ranked number 19 in the country, and they lost to Rutgers 23-19. The Mountaineers had beaten Best of the East in Pittsburgh, Syracuse, Boston College, and Penn State in successive weeks before they lost to Rutgers. Tailback Albert Smith ran for 120 yards on 23 carries, scored 2 touchdowns, including quarterback Eric Hochberg, who hit wide receiver Andrew Baker with a 36-yard touchdown pass to trigger the upset. Tailback Tom Gray's 1-yard touchdown run brought West Virginia within 23-19 with 1 minute left, but Scarlet Knights and thwarted 2-point conversion try and recovered onside kickoff. Mountaineers quarterback Kevin White connected with wide receiver Gary Mullen, who had 7 catches for 152 yards. Next, we got Wake Forest beating Duke 20-16. And that was the score with that game. Now, this is a big game. Looking back on it, it was one of the great comebacks of all time in college football history. You have Maryland. They upset number 6 Miami 42-40. The Terrapins quarterback Frank Reich, foreshadowing similar playoff performance for Buffalo Bills in 1992, engineered a greatest comeback at the time in NCAA history, as Maryland was transformed into a whole new team under Reich's leadership, erasing a 31-0 halftime deficit with 6 consecutive scoring drives in the second half. Facing quarterback Stan Gelbaugh, Reich threw for 3 touchdowns, 260 yards, 12 of 15 passing, including 2 touchdowns, and ran in the third touchdown in the third quarter as Terps cut the lead to 34-21. Tailback Tommy Neal ran for 14-yard touchdown, and Greg Hill, the wide receiver, caught 8 passes for 182 yards, including a tip pass that he caught 68 yards for a touchdown to give the Terrapins a 35-34 lead. Terps added yet another score on a 4-yard run by fullback Rick Badinjek, but Hurricanes crawled off the mat with quarterback Bernie Kosar threw his 4th touchdown, a 5-yard pass to wide receiver Eddie Brown. Miami's tying 2-point conversion failed when Maryland safety Keita Covington smothered halfback Melvin Bratton after he caught pass short of the goal line. The biggest comebacks in college ball had been 28 points that was achieved by Oregon State against Fresno State in 1981, and equaled by Washington State against Stanford earlier that season, during the season. I think it was 1984. And Jimmy Johnson said, "I can see them scoring a few points in the second half," said losing coach Jimmy Johnson, "but so many so quick and shutting us down like that, unbelievable." Next, we had Clemson. They were ranked. Were they ranked? Clemson beating Virginia Tech. A score of 17-10. This is a big matchup between 2 ranked teams. You had number 5 South Carolina against number 11 Florida State, where number 5 South Carolina beat number 11 Florida State 38-26. Bidding for Orange Bowl berth, Gamecocks exploded out of gates for 38-7 lead as halfback Thomas Dendy scored on 10 touchdown runs of 57 yards and 2 yards. Halfback Raynard Brown returned second half kickoff 99 yards for another touchdown. Seminoles offense hampered by season-ending knee injury to Greg Bell, the tailback, revolving door at quarterback, committed 9 turnovers, 7 interceptions. Trailing 24-7 after Brown's touchdown, Evershoe proceeded to lose possession on first 4 series of the second half. Gamecock safety Bryant Gilliard led the defense with 4 interceptions. Meanwhile, the Seminoles made some noise behind tailback Roosevelt Snipes, who had 151 yards on 19 carries, while receiver Jesse Hester, who had 170 yards receiving on 10 catches, but did most damage after the game was long decided, scoring final 19 points. For the first time ever, South Carolina had won 9 games in one season. Number 8, Georgia beat number 8, Georgia lost to number 10, Florida, 27-0 in Jacksonville. Amazing Gators grabbed 7th victory in a row and snapped 6-game series loser streak. Quarterback Curran Bell teamed with wide receiver Ricky Nattil on a 96-yard touchdown pass for 24-0 lead moments after the Florida defense, led by Alonzo Johnson, the linebacker, stopped for thrust by Bulldogs at 1-yard line. Gators defense impressed throughout as it allowed only 59 yards passing, 186 yards overall, and handing Georgia first shutout since 1979. And first loss in the SEC to any team other than Auburn since 1978. Bell was a walk-on freshman who would go on to win the SEC Player of the Year over more illustrious names. Now, Georgia had only 46 yards offense in the first half, which was led 14-0 by Gators on a 25-yard catch by tailback Lorenzo Hampton and 2-yard vault by tailback Neil Anderson. Fullback Andre Smith was Georgia's most effective runner with 74 yards rushing. Florida had not achieved 7 straight wins since 1966. It also was only 5th time in 33 tries that Florida had beaten Auburn and Georgia back-to-back. Next, we got number 3, Texas. They were upset this week, 29-15. Where was Texas legend Bobby Lamb when you need him? Quarterback Todd Dodge missed first 13 pass attempts, 4 of which were indeed caught by Cougars defenders. Dodge's performance brought down Bluebirds. He eventually was benched at the 5th interception, which tied school record. Longhorns replacement quarterback Brett Stafford fumbled first snap, which led to Houston field goal. 9 turnovers in all did end unbeaten Longhorns squelching a national championship aspirations in the 18-game conference winning streak. Houston quarterback Gerald Landry did not throw much better, but tossed 2 touchdowns, including a 79-yard pass, wide receiver Anthony Ketchum during 17-point second quarter. Cougars cornerback Dwayne Bowden had an excellent day, intercepting pass in his end zone and taking another interception all the way for a 62-yard touchdown to end the score. And finally, we had another upset at number 14 Southern California knocking off number 1 Washington 16-7. Trojans knocked off the top-ranked Washington Huskies, grabbing Rose Bowl berth for the first time since 1979. First half ended with Washington scoring late in the second quarter as 4-yard run by tailback Jock Robinson for a 7-6 lead. Meanwhile, quarterback Tim Green, now 6-0 as Trojan starter, led a 68-yard drive that ended with tailback Fred Crutcher's 2-yard scoring run. USC scores with Crutcher with 116 yards on 35 carries, and kicker Steve Jordan, who booted 3 field goals of 46, 47, 51 yards. The Huskies defense entered the game, averaging 5 forced turnovers per game, but could not draw a loose fumble and picked off only 1 of Green's pass attempts. Nebraska, who was 41-7 conquerors of Kansas, became AP's new number 1 team on Monday. So let's look at the AP poll to conclude the week that was for the games I played on week 11, November 10th, 1984. Let's get into the AP poll for November 12th. Clemson, number 20. Number 19, Virginia. Number 18, Auburn. Number 17, Florida State. 16, Southern Methodist. 15, Georgia. Number 14, Miami. 13, Boston College. Texas Tech. Texas Christian, number 12. Number 11, Ohio State. Number 10, Texas. Number 9, Louisiana State. 8, Washington. 7, Southern California. 6, Oklahoma. 5, Florida. 4, Oklahoma State. 3, Brigham Young. 2, South Carolina. Number 1, Nebraska. So that concludes look at that, the poll. And That concludes the week that was college football history review, the 1984 college football season for week 11 for November 10th, 1984. Please like, subscribe, and comment on the channel. Do a video with Smack 2 tomorrow. Is looking at back at the 84 season about to come to an end. Got like 3 more weeks to go. Got tomorrow and about Thursday I should be done. I may do a video on Wednesday, but like I said, I'm doing a video Monday and Tuesday. I may conclude everything on Tuesday as far as the season is concerned. Move on from there, but I'll be doing week number 12, the games that I'll play on November the 17th, 1984. So please like, subscribe, and comment on the channel. Do a video with Smack 2 tomorrow. Until then, talk to you soon.